Welcome again to another episode of this video, and I'm going to talk about what is the simplest way to improve local SEO. So basically, I was browsing through Reddit, this local SEO subreddit, and I kind of saw this question: what's the simplest way to improve your local SEO? And the person went on and said, if you had to strip down to just the basics, what's the simplest, most effective thing you've done that actually made a difference for your local search visibility? Something that gave you a result without needing a full-blown SEO strategy on an agency. But one of the someone replied, one, optimize your Google business profile listing, add photos, get good customers to give you 5-star reviews, updates timings, etc. Respond to replies. This will ensure you show up for top search of Google Maps. Then you should write blogs on your website, understand what customers are actually searching for, and basically answering questions that target your local area. I kind of agree with this number one, but this number two, I don't really think blogs are a thing right now for local SEO, except it's just to boost the overall, except it's just to boost those overall rankings. But basically, I will concentrate more on the commercial pages, like the service plus location that you service, and get as many of those little services listed on your website as much as possible. Then all of the cities that is surrounding you within 5 to 10 mile radius, you want to get all of those listed. Then blogs should literally come last, because for local SEO, they're not a thing really, but just to build authority of some sort. Google. But if you're focusing more on local SEO, you should have your Google business profile dialed in. And in addition to this, whether you're a service area business or have a store, always make your address visible. It is a must, because this is one of the ranking factors that most local businesses are using right now. If you're servicing a client, or if you're a mobile mechanic, please add your physical address. If you are a mobile, if you're a mobile window watcher, mobile car detailer, please add your address. Let it be visible, because that's how you're able to tell Google exactly where it is you are. I'm not saying your service area business without address would not rank, but it is a lot better to get an address with it, such that you're able to now get local citations listed and get all of your map embed all pointing back to your address. So it ensures that your name, address, and phone number is consistent everywhere. So that's something I think you want to do. So let's go through some more answers. Then someone asked here, what if your business is an online local business address? You still want to have a Google business profile. Then you also want to have your website dialed in. If you've been following my channel, I preach a multi-site strategy. If you have a service area business, it's something that you will benefit from. Let me see one of the videos I made of recent where I talked about my multi-site strategy. So this multi-site strategy basically ensures that if you're targeting a specific city and you also serve surrounding cities within 5 to 10 mile radius, you want to go out and create dedicated pages for each of these locations that you serve. You don't want to target, so let's say you are in McKinney and you do Goddard's. You don't want to just do Goddard's McKinney and have all of the other location pages right on Goddard's McKinney. The best way going into 2026 is leveraging the homepage power, because you have a lot of backlinks pointing to the homepage, and thus it's going to rank way higher for you. So it's a lot better you implement dedicated homepage for each of the core service you render for each of the cities that are near your location, and this tends to give you the highest return on investment so far. It has been tested and true, and this is how I was able to get these leads up and generate, and it costs less than $100 to build. But if you want to really dial this down, at least $224 gets you all started right now for this. So let's look into more questions right here. Let's see. Another person said you could still make a Google business profile. There's an option towards the beginning of the setup to specify. Yeah, but I always recommend you have your address. It's a lot easier when you rank with an address. Lot easier, because you can ask most of the there's a signal that Google tends to love currently right now is people asking for your address and going and driving to your specific location. It's a ranking boost. Like it's killing like mad right now. So you need to have your address located so that people can ask for directions and visit wherever it is you are. Then another one said the simplest way to improve your local rankings always can be with your GMB. You can also use a free site under the GPP, use relevant categories with your business type, and publish regular content based on your area if you have websites. Match the GBP with your website. So basically, this you want to match your GBP homepage. So if you have a website, you want to ensure that the name of the website, the address, and phone number is on the footer and it directly matches the information you have in your Google Business Profile. That's something you want to do. So if it's the homepage that is targeting the Google Business Profile, you want to ensure that that page, even if it's an inner page, you just want to ensure that that page mentions the core service you render, which is the core category in the H1 tag. And you also want to ensure that you have local schema implemented on the home page or the page where you want to link that Google Business Profile to. This kind of signals that consistency across board. So it's something you really want to have also. The difference, uh, someone said the big difference for me is treating the Google Business Profile like it's an actual home page. Fill out every section, yeah, upload legit photos. That's it. Make sure your main category lines up with your money keyword. Ensure that's right. And you start stacking reviews and mentioning your city name. So you can ask for reviews and also ask the customers leaving reviews for you to include your city and the specific service they got from you, and that could also help with rankings as much as possible. So another one said I would optimize the homepage to include most important business keywords, yeah, and the title tag, heading tags, and H1 tags, and the main most important keyword. Then you should make sure your NAP, consistency, name, address, and phone number is important on citation page. So then you'll do a full Google Business Profile with the same keyword as much as free as possible. Yeah. So that's basically a repetition of what they've been saying. Don't know how people just copy generic stuff even when visiting website, but that's what actually check top competitor strategy and level up. Oh, okay. So this makes sense also. So it's always important you check what your competitions are doing and you model after exactly what it is they're doing, because if they're ranking, then Google definitely loves what they're doing. So it's something you want to model after and also get that dialed in for yourself also. So set up and actually maintain your Google Business Profile. It's kind of like having a social media for business, but it directly impacts your local keywords. Okay. I think that's way less overwhelming. Okay. Someone said this is what worked for me. Filled out the Google Business Profile completely. Yeah, that's 100%. Using the right primary keyword and additional secondary categories, 100%. Getting reviews consistently and responding to reviews, 100%. Creating localized content, 100%. NAP consistency while doing citation at the beginning, 100% also. So basically, this is exactly what you want to do without having to hire an agency. You know exactly what your business is all about. You know exactly what you do. You want to ensure that your name, address, and phone number is consistent. There's something you need to understand with the name, address, and phone number. Let me kind of give you an instance on what I'm talking about. Just hold on, please. Let me tell you right here. So for your name, address, and phone number, So when we talk about consistency, so let's say your business name is Allen Plumbing, Allen Plumbing. Let's say Cleveland. So let's say this is the name of your business, and this is the address. Let me see. Hold on. So let me say address 123 Cleveland, Cleveland Street, visitor as the city, then zip codes 01. Okay, then you have your phone number. Let's say 51. Then you have it's as this. Okay, so let's say exactly this is what you have with your Google Business Profile right there. This is exactly what you have in your profile. When we talk about name consistency, Allen's is this address, this name here, it's not the same. It's not the same as when you do this without the apostrophe right here. If you don't have the apostrophe here, it's a different name entirely. So you want to ensure that this thing is consistent across board. You can have something like this, Allen's Plumbing Cleveland, or you can have something like this, Allen's Plumbing Cleveland. You've already negated the consistency we're talking about. So if you're getting listed on multiple directories, you want to ensure that this apostrophe is also still there whilst you're naming. Then the same thing goes to with the address. If you're putting your address as 123 Cleveland Street, Cleveland Street, you don't want to use the abbreviation of the street right here. If this is what you have on your Google Business Profile, please ensure it is continuous. The street is spelled out in full when you want to also include it in your NAP citations. Then for your phone number, you want to ensure that the phone number is consistent. So let's basically look for, let's say, plumber in Cleveland. So let's say we search a plumber in Cleveland. So if this is the phone number right there, let me see on the phone number. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So if you're seeing this phone number right here, like so, you want to ensure that this phone number is consistent everywhere. Like you really want to ensure that this phone number is consistent everywhere, nothing in the mix whatsoever. It's something you want to ensure that okay, there's literally nothing in the mix. Let me try to remove this. None. Let me see. Hold on, please. Okay. So if you have this phone number here, you can see this phone number is not the same like this. So if you have your +1 here, you want to ensure that whilst you're listing it in all of the local citations, you want to also include the +1 and make sure it is consistent across all of the internet. That's what we talk about NAP consistency. Ensure that it's the same thing with your Google Business Profile. Please, you don't have to miss that out. Then let's go on. The person said, keep your Google Business Profile updated every week. Yeah, that's it. If you have photos, keep them coming in every week. Excuse me. I've got a call. Let me turn this off. Let me turn this off. So, if you have your Google Business Profile, always post regularly. That's something you want to do. Respond to review, create an excellent. So, let's say again, if you try to register different companies, different directories, okay? Okay. I think here's the last comment I said optimize everything, content on your website, keywords, topics, backlinks for your profiles, and you're good. So basically, I would walk you through a 65-point SEO checklist. So the basic thing for a Google Business Profile that you don't have to sweat is claim and verify your Google Business Profile. So this is a checklist put together by Jackie Cho of Local Rank by SEO. So the first thing you do is claim your Google Business Profile, provide real address and make sure it's consistent everywhere, use local phone numbers, call, duplicate, and rank GAB listings, choose the best primary category, add secondary categories up to 9, complete every section of your profile, list products and services, add plenty of high quality photos and videos, set a cover photo and logo, keep hours accurate, including holidays, use Google Posts, local rank helps with this also. So monitor and answer Q&A, links to the correct website URL, maintain overall health of your profile. Then for the website, because it works hand in hand, if you have a Google Business Profile, it's almost sure you need to have a website in order to get this sync in between. So you want to ensure that your name, address, and phone number plus schema is implemented on your website. Then create a dedicated contact/location page for each of the GMBs if you have multiple ones. Then incorporate local keywords in key elements like the H1 tag or the H2 tag. Include location info site-wide. So use local business schema markup. Then also implement your Google Map embed at the footer of your website. Then publish location-specific content. Optimize for mobile and speed. Implement clear call to action. Use testimonial indicators. And then the next section here is simply reputation management. You ask for reviews. Make it easy to leave reviews. Respond to all reviews. Get keywords in your reviews. You can basically beg for it and ask people to leave reviews. Monitor your reputation and beyond, and avoid review gating and incentives because they get Google terms of service. Then citation, audit your existing local citations, maintain app consistency across the web, get listed on major directories and services, build local citations on niche directories, use consistent category description, build local backlinks with NAP index services, sponsor local events on page, and local press and PR, link exchange with local businesses, create content for backlinks, award backlinks. Then for behavioral, this thing, fill out the title tags and meta description on your website. Make sure the US is a bit it's decent, and then make your Google profile clickable. Use Google's booking and reservation features, monitor behavioral metrics, ensure brand search and direct traffic. This you can do via job sites, but I don't really recommend that. Then you also want to track exactly where it is you rank and measure exactly how you can improve on all of these things. So basically, this is what gets you your Google business profile optimized in general. And I'm going to be leaving this in the description of this video below, or you could just go to Jackie Cho's YouTube channel and get on his subscriber list, and you'll get this entire blueprint right there. So basically, that answers the question for what's the simplest way to improve your local SEO. And that's exactly what you can do. Just follow through with this 65 points, and you should be good to go. Then for citations, you could get a list of 400 citations from this guy here on Fiverr. He does this for $75, Mohammed Waid, 400 local citations, and you get delivery within 7 days. You could also issue out a press release and get your name, address, and phone number in the footer also. I got all of that listed basically, and that's going to help you rank a lot in Google. And another one you could go to is Jackie Cho's localrank.so. So it's basically it done for you, everything SEO powered. So it helps you track where you rank on your local search. It helps with local citation building up to about 1,000 directories in one click. The Google Business Profile Optimization, and local leads for people who want to run cold email campaigns and so check out local rank.so. I don't have an affiliate link, but you could use my affiliate link. I'll leave them in the description below, and this is an all-in-one local SEO powered software, and it's basically the best thing you could do for yourself right now. You don't need to hire an agency. This you can try to do by yourself right now today. So basically that's it, and I think I've answered most of the questions, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye bye.